The British Empire. First, I have some facts about the British Empire. The British Empire was most powerful in the 19th century. They had 23 of the world's suffice. The British Empire was big and they had obviously many countries under their power. In this picture it is seen. The red market country was under British government such as Canada, Ireland, India, Kenya, Australia and others. The saying, "the sun never sets on the British Empire," means that the British Empire was so big and had so much land that the sun would always shine somewhere on the British Empire. The British Empire had many colonies around the world, so therefore was it possible for a small country as Britain to gain dominance over many countries. Their purpose, like other countries, was to become the most powerful country in the world. I think that politically and economically it stick together. They would like to be the largest and the richest country, so they owned most and had the most powerful, and they were the most powerful of them all. Culturally, they wanted to make everyone civilized and be more like the British men. And they wanted people to be Christian like themselves. The British Prime Minister Benjamin Disraeli had a saying about India. It sounded thus: "the brightest jewel in the crown." He said it because India had valuable resources that Europe wanted. A positive outcome for the British Empire today must be that they taught the rest of the world democracy and of course the English language, as we use everywhere in the world to communicate easiest. The most of the British Empire's colonies became independent in the 20th century, however 14 territories are still under British Empire. There are no simple answers to why the British Empire declined, but we do know that both First and Second World Wars left Britain damaged and therefore less interested in its empire. The British Empire has a huge impact on the world. Today, North America and Australia are very similar to Europe in a lot of ways. Many countries around the world now have multicultural populations and democracy, and of course the English language. The English language is used all over the world. All who attended school will have English as their second language. It is our way to communicate with each other across borders, a language we all can gather around. These are just a few of the ways in which the British Empire had a lasting effect on the world's history. And now I will talk about the white man's burden. The poem is addressed to the white man. The white man is required to take the Indian man's burden as their own burden and help and learn them everything. The purpose of the British Empire is that they get good reputation of the other white men because other white men will judge them from other colonies. The British Empire will appear well. Plus, they get civilized people who are just like British men. There is also a negative side. The British men could, for example, get an infection or a disease from the Indian men, or the other way around, and it could therefore lead to death. Another cause could be losing some religion, as the Indian people should be like the British and therefore be Christian. Kipling is an idealist because he has a general approach to the world and the white men, but in 2014 he will probably be seen as a racist with the approach he has and the way he has written his poem. Thank you.